GimR, the science guy.
GimR, the science guy.
Training data, rules.
GimR, the science guy. GimR, the science guy.
The Gimvitational's main singles event features 16 world-class players across 5 countries spanning 3 separate continents. All sets will be 3 out of 5, and the event will be broken down into 3 phases. The event starts with the R&D group phase. The 16 invited competitors will be separated into 4 round-robin pools of 4. The highest placing players in each group, the first seeds, will be floated to the 3rd phase. Meanwhile, the 12 lowest placing players will advance to the 2nd phase, clinical trials. Here they'll solidify their seeds and then move on to phase 3, the final review, where all 16 players will face off in a double elimination championship bracket. 8 players will start in winners and the remaining 8 players will start in losers. The Gimvitational will feature the first hazards on / hazards off rule set of its kind. But first, I just want to stress, the gentleman's rule will be in full effect the entire tournament. So if 2 players want to play on PS2 all 5 games, they can. That being said, they can only pick stages from the official stage list. Okay, let's get into it. Pokemon Stadium 2, Battlefield, and Small Battlefield will have hazards off. Town and City and Smashville will have hazards on. When the first game ends, we get to the counterpick phase. This is what makes our rule set so interesting. Some stages will be grouped together to add more variety. There are 8 stage groupings. Group 1, Smashville, hazards on. Hello Bastion, hazards off. Group 2, Fountain of Dreams, hazards on. Battlefield, hazards off. Group 3, Final Destination and PictoChat, both hazards off. Group 4, Kalos Pokemon League, hazards off. Group 5, Town and City, hazards on. Group 6, Pokemon Stadium 2, hazards off. Group 7, Small Battlefield, hazards off. And last but not least, Group 8, Yoshi's Story, hazards on. Wow, that was a lot to go over. Now, the player who wins the first game will ban 3 groups from the above list, and their opponent will choose from the 5 leftover groups. This process will continue after each game until one of the players wins the set. Coming up with an experimental rule set takes a lot of research. We grouped Smashville and Hello Bastion together to give the option of a moving platform or a stationary platform. We grouped Fountain of Dreams and Battlefield together to give 2 different types of tripod stages. We grouped FD and PictoChat together because they're both completely flat but have different properties in other areas. PictoChat has a higher ceiling whereas FD has wider blast zones. And of course, PictoChat has those little slopes on the edge which makes ledge trapping a little bit different and opens up new strategies. The most interesting stage on this list is Hazards on Yoshi's Story. We wanted to add a stage that's really unique to this rule set, and we think Randall will bring a lot of fun and depth, if players are even willing to counterpick there. I can't wait to see the results of this experiment.